What's going on, everyone? We're going to be doing some OU laddering today featuring Specs Noivern. Pretty much just we have 4 attacks right here. Then we have Mega Medicham. These are the 2 big wall breakers on the team, and then we have Volt Turn right here with Tapu, Koko, Landorus T, and Jirachi. Running T-Punch over Ice Punch just to synergize with the electric terrain. And then finally we also have another win condition right here with the Double Dance Mew with the Psychium Z. So I'm really hoping the team can work out. It's not particularly weak to Stealth Rocks, but we do have pretty unique, two unique defoggers right here with the Landorus and Koko, just to help out our Noivern a little bit, because I didn't want to run defog on Noivern because I want to Dragon Pulse in case Draco Meteor was not necessary. So yeah, that's going to be the team, and I'll be right back once we have our first battle. Alright, so we got our first battle right now. It appears we're facing some sort of like hyper offense team with a ton of setup sweepers, maybe Spec Sashgren, and then maybe like a Sash lead Mamo. The only thing that's looking pretty defensive is the Venusaur, but Hurricane absolutely tears through this team. We have to predict the Magearna coming in, obviously, but I'll lead off here with my Jirachi, as he leads off with the Magearna right away. So he's probably going to go either Zapdos or Zygarde. I'm going to U-turn out. I don't think he would want to take an Iron Head with this thing. If he stays in and tries to Flare Cannon, then good play, but if I were him, I would switch out right here. Either into Venus, or he does stay in, so I'm going to go Landorus T just because it doesn't do a lot, because the only thing that actually handles is Zygarde, and we're not super weak to that. So he goes for HP Fire, which is cool because I can just Rocks up right now. Hopefully he's not like Ice Beam or anything like that, and we actually just stay alive right now. That would be great. His switch-in right here is, he actually doesn't have great Earthquake switch-ins aside from Zapdos. He was a hard Mamo, what a monster. Alright, so probably Rocks. I'm really not expecting the Ice type move, but on the off chance he does want to go for Rocks, I'm just going to stay in right there because I really didn't need that Mon. And we can actually try to go Mew, but Mew's are win condition, so I'm going to lead off. I'm going to go out here into my Medicham. And honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and click that. I'm just going to click Fake Out. He goes Zapdos. He actually takes quite a bit. I'm going to Zen Headbutt right here, because we have potential to flinch, and it should do 50%. I'm not sure if it'll knock him out or not. It does about 50. You'll see Rocky Helmet right there. And he's just going to start roosting up. So I have to get up terrain, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Just go right here into my Tapu Koko. As he roosts up again, and now I'll Volt Switch out. Hopefully he doesn't go hard back into Mamo. That would be kind of bad. Or Zygarde. I mean, hopefully this goes Venusaur to try to Mega Evolve, so that way I get in my Medicham right here for free. And get to throw off an Electric Terrain boosted Thunder Punch, because I don't think he would stay in. I really don't think he would, but if he goes Venusaur, then I think I'm just going to Zen Headbutt with my... He goes Zygarde. So that's unfortunate, because I don't have my Landorus anymore. I'll just HP Ice, because I can't let him Dragon Dance up for free. I need him in range of Jirachi. We actually crit through that thing. That definitely mattered, but I think he would have been in range of Fake Out and my Jirachi anyway. Goes Mamo now. I'll just go here into my Noivern. I kind of want Noivern to do some work, though. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention it at the beginning. I'm actually recording this battle because the audio got so warped, so badly warped in the first try that I actually had to re-record this one. So it's a good thing I checked the recording in between battles. So I'll go ahead and lead off. Go ahead and go into my Noivern right here, because I think he should Earthquake. He goes for Icicle Crash, though unfortunate. And what I'll do right now is just go into my Medicham, and I'll just go ahead and... How healthy is Zapdos? It's pretty healthy. Just T-Punch into the Zapdos, because this should knock it out. It's an Electric Terrain, it's Pure Power boosted. That did absolutely nothing, and he gets Static. That sucks, because now he outspeeds, and I have to switch out again. So I have to go for game with Mew, no matter what. So I'm going to keep this just because it could still be useful. We're going to go back to Koko right here. Why did that do 0? Is it because Zapdos is Flying type, so it's not boosted by Terrain? I think that's why. I'll just lose the HP Ice here on the off chance he wants to go back to Mamo. Goes for Heat Wave. Now I'll just T-Bolt for the knockout. I don't know. I don't think it'll knock it out, but it would be great if it did. We actually do knock it out. That's great. But we're going for game with Mew now, so really a Greninja is the thing that's stopping that. So you know what's actually another one? Scarf Jirachi with Iron Head. I'm gonna go Mamo right here. I mean what's that thing called? Medicham, yeah. And now we'll go out into our Jirachi. Just click that Iron Head. Hopefully he goes Gren, and this gives me damage on that. He does go Gren. This is the one thing that's stopping me from sweeping with Mew, so... Hey, if you're gonna let me set up with this, if you're gonna let me get damage off on this, I'll take it. We need 1 flinch. Come on. Sweet. Okay, can we get a roll, too? I mean, either way, we don't really need the roll right now, but... we don't get a roll, but we actually miss a... So he tried to break through an Iron Head flinch from Jirachi and Hydro Pump. That would have been some insane luck, but... We're gonna continue to click Iron Head, and pretty much I had to go for this to try to win with my Mew right now. I think so. Muse should be able to set up on all 3 of the last mods, and this thing dies to entry hazards, and he has no more entry hazard removal, so this is looking good right here. Yep, so we knocked that thing out, and by the way, in case I address this match, it's actually not addressing this match in any of the next battles, it's because I was actually addressing that match that I had to delete. We're gonna Iron Head right here because we're Scarf and just knock that thing out, and yeah, I think we should be good to go. Goes out into this. So this is just setup fodder for my Mew in the back, so I'll go ahead and click Iron Head right here. Do a bit of damage. Unfortunately, Zerachi is probably going to have to drop if he tries to get Synthesis, but it just goes for Hidden Power. We'll just Iron Head right here, and then Mew just wins at this point, especially if we flinch right now. We're not going to. But I don't want to go hard on Mew and take like a Sludge Bomb Poison for no reason. Alright, so we're going to click Iron Head. I know this is a really terrible strategy, but we have to go for this. And we're going to click Iron Head again right now. Pretty much after he had sacked off his Grand for no reason, I just won with Mew anyway, so really, I just disagree with his play. These Iron Head flinches aren't really mattering, because it's Assault Vest Nagirna too, I think. Yeah, that's Assault Vest, and we're going to Iron Head one more time right here. I don't even think you outspeed Koko, and we get 2 flinches on that thing. I mean, it's Jirachi. What do you really expect? And that's going to be the match right there. So after he sacked Grand, I would have won with Mew anyway, as I said, so that's going to be that battle. We pick up a nice win right there, and like I said, anything that I say about this first match right here isn't actually true. I was addressing the other battle that I had. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, and I'll be right back with a second battle. Alright, we got match number 2 right here. A bit disappointed at how we played the last one. I feel like as though we could have won had we just played more offensively with our Noivern. For example, Flamethrowing into the Scissor. But this guy's a Heatran, so we need to definitely get rid of that before our Noivern does a ton of work. Hurricane and Draco still do a ton of damage to it though, but I'm going to lead off here with my Jirachi. Hopefully we don't see Lando. We do see Lando, unfortunately, so my play here is definitely to U-turn out into my own Lando. We'll scout leftovers of a Rocky Helmet, what exactly he is right now. And if he's Scarf, I'm hoping he just goes for Earthquake and tries to knock me out with that. Goes for U-turn. Unfortunately, we won't find out his item now. We know it's not Rocky Helmet, though, and he's going to find out that I'm leftovers. Goes Torn. So I guess this thing definitely has Defog. I'm going to go here into my Tapu Koko, just because I'm not expecting a Sludge Wave, probably a Hurricane, if anything. Goes for Knock. That's fine. I mean, my Magnet's going to be gone, which kind of sucks, but what I'll do here is just go right for nice HP Ice. Actually, he's probably going to go Ferrothorn. He actually goes Landorus T, though, so I nearly canceled that and went for Volt Switch, but we catch Lando right there, and I'm going to go back here to my own Landorus T. Hopefully this goes for Earthquake. He does. I'm just going to Rocks up right now. I could also choose to U-turn out, but I think he has to go Torn, because his only hazard control is either Defog Torn or Defog Lando, and we already saw that Lando's probably a Scarf, judging from the fact that he stayed in right there. He went Gran. What's my answer? I mean, we have Noivern. Noivern's our Water Resist. That's kind of a big problem. Right, Noivern. We eat 2 Hydro Pumps, which is cool, but I'm just gonna click Hurricane. I'm hoping it goes Clef and not Heatran, because I could Focus Blast. He does go Tran. Can we confuse it? Will we hit, first of all? I've hit every Hurricane so far. That's really surprising me. And honestly, I'm just going to stay in here and try to 2-hit KO him, maybe with Confusion. Because he might get a Barox, not sure. He goes for Magma Storm, so now we definitely have no choice but to stay in right here and just continue spamming Hurricane. Are we going to be 7 for 7 with Hurricanes? If we hit this one, then we are. We're 6 for 6 right now, which is really amazing. We're 7 for 7 with Hurricanes. Goes for Toxic, that's going to knock me out. So, play right here. I guess Medicham. Medicham comes in, but I don't think we 2-hit KO Clef if it's Magic Guard. My best play right here I think is just Mew. But he could Toxic me or Magma Storm, that's probably not a great play. We're going to go Tapu Koko, and we're just going to Volt Switch out right here. Hopefully it goes Ferrothorn and not Landorus. Well, we have a Landorus response anyway, so that's exactly what I'm making this play. Hopefully he does not have a Rocks right here. That would kind of suck. But pretty much Landorus forces him to U-turn out, and he has to Rocks in the next entry, so unless he defogs, we're good to go right here. And he does defog, which is fine, because I know he's Scarfed into it. We can just Rocks up right here as he switches out into Gran, and pretty much Landorus cannot defog anymore, which is great. And now he definitely gets to click Hydro Pump, yeah, that's for sure. Good, he does click Hydro Pump, and we're just going to U-turn out, because I want him in range of Fake Out, which is pretty important. If he's smart, he'll go either sack off Lando or go Ferrothorn to get some damage off. Or sack off Tran, that works too. Tran died at 1%, that's a 4 times resist off of a base 80 non-stab move. Alright, Landorus can come in. I can't let in Gran come back in, that's the problem. Koko's not bad right here. Because we get to Voltage Shot on Flamethrower, and if Landorus comes in and dies to entry. So not sure what that was. I guess he thought that he lived. Maybe he forgot that I got rocks back up, but he should have just gone Flamethrower and saved Landorus for sack. We're gonna Voltage Out right here. Unfortunately, we got in on the turn that terrain ended, so it appears our terrain did not come back up. That's fine. He might click Spikes, he might click Elite Sheet, maybe Gyro Ball. Just looks Rock Sec. Wanted to go Medicham, but really was not worth it. I'll just spam Earthquake here, I think. I want to keep Rocks up because it'll pressure the Gran. If we get some damage off, he goes for a Spike. These hazards are not going to matter. I don't think so. Actually, he could Shuriken sweep me. But we have Mew. We're going to Earthquake again. As he tries to Leech Seed me. He's going to double Leech Seed now. We can't keep all these hazards up. I'm going to Defog. These hazards are going to make me get swept by Shuriken, so we get rid of all of that. And I'll just U-turn out and bring in my Medicham. Because I want to get a Medicham before he gets another Spike up, just so we get a knockout right now. So he actually gets up rocks, that's fine. The good thing is Mew can take a Specs Ashgren Shuriken. I don't know about a Hydro Pump. Definitely not a Dark Pulse. We'll just I Jump Kick right here. Goes Torn, and actually missed. That would have done like 50%. That might cost us the match a little bit. Can you miss a Hurricane? Fine, miss your Hurricane. That would be great. He goes for knock. And we knock him out, which is cool, but we just lost a ton of health on our Medicham for no reason. And now we die to Rocks plus Spikes, I think. Yeah, because 12 plus, yeah. Can't let you get your Ashgren, but I don't think I have a way of preventing it right now. We definitely don't. We're going to go right here for T-Punch. Goes for Surf. So Jirachi can come out. We went from 34 to 15, so I could try to Healing Wish back up Koko. It's not going to help us. If we got hazards and then we got the Healing Wish boost, that would be super great, but what's my play? I have to try to U-turn out. Goes Ferrothorn. Is this my Mew setup fodder? I don't think it is. We're going to try it. We're going to go out into this thing and prevent the Shuriken because we get... So Rock Polish up right here. Hopefully it just goes for Elite Sheet or something. Come on, don't go hard Gran. Goes for Elite Sheet. Now we Nasty Plot. Don't have Gyro Ball. Come on, don't have it. Just have Knock or something. He has Power Whip. You don't have Protect though. And I have to Genesis Supernova. Even if it won't knock him out, it's just to prevent the priority from Gran. Oh, he's smart. Okay, so I should have Fire Blasted. But that wouldn't have knocked him out. What if I Aura Sphered? That was such a bad play. Because Standard runs Aura Sphere or Fire Blast. Well, do we have a play now? We're going to go down to this. Hope he switches out for whatever reason. And repair some stuff. I don't think we have a play because everything dies to Surf. I mean, we'll play it out. He goes Ferrothorn, just not wanting to risk anything. I'll Defog just because it gets Jirachi back in. But at this point, we lose to Shuriken. So I'll actually just end off the match right here and click X because there's no way we won that. Had I had Aura Sphere and I clicked that into the Ferrothorn, we would have won because we would have gotten rid of his win condition. But that's alright, and I'll be right back with a third battle right now. Alright, we got a third battle right here. I'm really liking the team that we're facing. It's probably like Scarf Funnel Gambit lead with the Staraptor, and then like the Electric Train Xurkitree, something like that. As only U-turn or Volt Switch users are the Staraptor and Xurkitree though, so that's pretty cool. What I'll do right here is just lead off with my... What am I okay with getting Final Gambited? Mew's a win condition for sure, so I don't want that. Xurkitree is a huge threat. I'm going to lead off here with my Landorus. On Pharaoh, we're going to Rocks up. Is that worth it? Because I think I'm going to Defog anyway if he gets up his. So I'm going to U-turn instead. And we see Iron Barbs, we don't see Rocky Helmet. It goes for Seeds. I'm definitely expecting a Protect right now, so I'm just going to switch out here into my Mew. Now Mew's a win condition, why would I do that? We're going to go Noivern instead. Hopefully he goes for Protect and not Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball. Everybody's been saying Gyro Ball, so I'm just going to start saying that. And we'll get a Noivern right here. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a little bit under the weather right now. Probably could, based on my voice, but it goes for Protect. Glad I didn't have Jump Click and glad I made the switch instead. And I'll just Hurricane right here to get some damage off on Finny. He probably expected a Flamethrower. And we do connect our Hurricane, so 8 for 8. Cool. And even if Tran wants to come out, I don't care. 9 for 9, okay. Will we hit every single Hurricane this live? He's Spadef Tran, so gotta switch out here into Lando. Gets up rocks. I'll trade just to force a defog on Finny or Bulu. I mean, he brings that Bulu. I'll just U-turn out right here. Actually, what can he really do to me? I mean, we're leftovers, so we're not really doing a ton to him. Goes for Woodhammer. That is banded. We'll get in this one and just click Hurricane again. Probably go Tran. I mean, rocks plus another Hurricane should hurt. Alright, 10 for 10. Sweet. Now I'm thinking about just sting it and spamming it right here. Do we confuse? 11 for 11. Alright. Alright. What are we thinking right here? He's actually getting a ton of recovery because of Grassy Terrain and leftovers. That's kind of annoying. And we finally miss a Hurricane. Okay. It was due to happen eventually, and just a Hurricane right here. We're still connecting, which is cool. We confuse him, and unfortunately he breaks through. If this next one hits, that would be super great because we weaken him a lot. And he never hit himself in confusion, which kind of sucked. This is definitely our play right now, and we just Mega Evolve and high jump kick. He's gonna sack off his Finny right there, which is pretty fine. He'll go either Staraptor or Pharaoh right here. He was Pharaoh. We'll just T-punch this, and then I'll follow it up with a high jump kick. What? You really thought I would high jump kick into a protect? I just got another knockout now. Yep, sacks out Bulu. Goes Staraptor. We'll find out if this is Scarf. I think it is Scarf because it outsped me. So Tapu Koko can come out right here. Just click that Volt Switch because while I am giving a circuitry terrain, he can't set up with anything. Decides to go out into the Heatran right here. I'll just go Mew. Click that Rock Polish and try to go for game with this. Do I bother Nasty Plotting? I don't think so. We should outspeed everything. We might not knock out circuitry though, and actually I have to Nasty Plot right here. And now I'll just fire off that Genesis Supernova. Sweet, and I think how weakens Ferrothorn. He has to go Ferrothorn and dodge a Fire Blast. Come on, Mew. Hit this. Pick up our first win. Both of our wall breakers are dead. We pretty much need you to hit this. We do hit, and we just Psychic the last 2 months for game, I think. So Staraptor can come out. It'll die to Psychic, and it's actually Quick Attack, which you cannot click under the terrain. So probably forgot about that, or maybe he was just trying to do something. But we pick up a nice win right there on the back of Mew. Noivern is like missed 1 Hurricane out of 14 right now, so that's pretty cool. And the one that when I recorded with Noivern in the summer, and I'm pretty sure I went like 1 in 14, so that's pretty cool. And we get some points back, which is nice. And I'll be right back with the 4th battle. Alright, so we are facing yet another Heatran, which is fun, and I might put Focus Blast on this Noivern. If that becomes too much of an issue, but Celesteela, we can Flamethrower, which is cool, but he's gonna go Tran or T-Tar every time, so probably just have to drop Dracos or Hurricanes. So we're gonna go here and lead off with our Jirachi, and we're gonna U-turn out. Bring in our Landorus T. Hoping to see Earth Power. He actually goes for Magma Storm and misses. I mean, that's Magma Storm. I'll Earthquake right here just because I don't want to be this guy to be one of the guys who stays in with Tran on Lando. And we knock him out. Sweet. And that's going to free up a ton for our Noivern. I mean, T-Tar is obviously still a switch in, but that probably takes like 50 from Draco. I'll ignore. I mean, I already did. Okay. Goes Keldeo. I'm looking for a Water Resist. Having trouble finding it. Jirachi goes for the Hydro Pump. I'll just U-turn out right here. He's actually Scarf. That's good information because I can go Noivern right here. And just, I can either click Hurricane, Flamethrower. What do I want to click right here? I can even click Draco. If he goes Koko, what's my play? We're gonna Draco Meteor. So we catch the T-Tar and we do connect. It does over half like I expected. And now I'll just go Landorus T, hoping he doesn't pursue me because then we can bring in Noivern again later. Doesn't. Hopefully no ice move. Hopefully this goes for rocks or something. Trust a Dragon Dance up. I mean, we live in Ice Punch, I think. Do we? Yeah, we do. Knock that thing out. So another win condition gone. We're a lot more weak to Koko now, which is kind of a problem. But at this point, our Nasty Plot Mew kind of just wins the match too. Which would be ideal. Making up for both of our first 2 losses with these next 2 wins off of Noivern and Mew. Medicham kind of gets a kill every time it comes in too. Are you gonna give me rocks? I don't care if you Leech Seed me. Oh, he's faster than me. That kind of sucks. Alright, so we're gonna bring in this and just click that high jump kick. If you're Protect, then hey, you got me. Are you Scarf? Is that why you guys sped? I don't think so. So he goes Landorus T, we connect, and because he's going to try to get up rocks right now. Actually, I kind of just want him to knock me out. We're going to Zen Headbutt right here, but hopefully it's not like a Rock Polish or anything like that. We see defensive, so that's probably better. We'll go Tapu Koko now for sure. And looking for a play. What's my best option right here? How weak is Celesteela again? Still at full. We need damage on Celesteela if we want to get anywhere with this. Actually, doesn't Tapu Koko kind of win after we get some damage off on this mon? It does. So he's going to click T-Bolt. So what do I sack? Not Mew. I think it has to be Noivern, unfortunately. Yeah. He actually Volt switched out. So I guess Keldeo is going to come back in now. Keldeo has to come back in. Because I Flamethrower Celesteela. He was Celesteela. Thanks for the free Flamethrower damage. And that's really going to help out my Koko sweep. I actually burned him. Not to seal up the deal. I actually didn't realize that we burned him right there. If he's special, then maybe he can get a knockout. He goes for the heavy slam. I'll just, since he's burned, I'll just go Mew right now. Click that Rock Polish and win the game right now. Hopefully we don't see a Leech Seed. We should live a Supersonic Sky Strike or Corkscrew Crash. Alright, so now we just click Psychic right here. We outspeed Scarf Keldeo, we outspeed Tapu Koko. Knock everything out with that Genesis Supernova. I think Landorus is weak enough. Yeah, definitely. And that's going to be the match right now, because unless Tapu Koko lives Genesis Supernova, which I highly doubt it, comes off, knocks that thing out. And we Psychic the last two mons right here for the match. So he goes Keldeo. This will definitely go down to Psychic in the terrain. Yep, and the Landorus will come out right now too, and Mew's been doing the work. He actually is going to disconnect, so I'm assuming that means he's not going to come back. So I'll be right back with a, what is this? This is our fourth, so I'll be right back with the fifth battle. Alright, so I just wanted to quickly address the burn that happened in the last battle. It wouldn't have ended up mattering because nothing could stop my Mew from setting up, and if I didn't burn, all I would have had to do is sack two mons, which I did have, and then go Medicham twice, fake out, and then Mew just set up on anything that he get brought out after. So we would have ended up winning. It would have been a 1-0, but I don't think he had a way to stop me from rock polishing up right there after Celesteela went down. And I'm pretty sure Mew lived a hit from Celesteela anyway. I mean, obviously not Corkscrew Crash, but we took a +2 Heavy Slam. But what I'll do right here is just take my Jirachi as a lead. Leads off with the Gran. Hopefully it's not Scarf Dark Pulse or anything bad like that. He should just go Landorus T or maybe Kyurem Black. Not Kyurem. Maybe Magearna? If he's Rocky Helmet Lando, I would make that play if I were him, but he does go Landorus T. We do see Rocky Helmet. That's fine. And hey, I'm going to go out into this. And I'm going to go ahead and throw off a Flamethrower right now just because Magearnas are switching. So hopefully he's Shift Gear and this 2-hit KOs. Oh, he's Assault Vest. Okay. So Flare Cannon's coming out. I'll go Jirachi, obviously. Hopefully he doesn't try to Volt Switch. He should just click Flare Cannon for damage on Jirachi. He does try to Volt Switch though. I could have gone Landorus T, but didn't feel as though the play was worth it right there. And my voice is actually getting pretty tired because I said I'm under the weather. So this might be the last battle, depending on how long it is. But we'll see what exactly he wants to do right here. Goes Gran. He already saw that he's just gonna go out into the Landorus again. I'm gonna take this as an advantage to go out into my Noivern right here. Because I knew he would go Landorus T, and we get this mon in again. So now I'll drop a Draco, just because it's free. We already saw we did a ton to the Noivern, and we barely messed out on a knockout right there. Noivern is just not as strong enough, and I'll go Landorus T right here, just in case he wants to let me get up my own rocks. Actually, his play is HP Ice, but I'll go Landorus. Because he goes for U-turn. Yeah, that's what I wanted to avoid, because I was going to bring out Kyurem Black, or Gran, whatever he wants. I would go Kyurem Black if I were him. Just because he has to predict it with it, but we actually don't have a water resist, that's what I just remembered. And what did we see? We saw last recover leftovers. He didn't do anything. Okay. Something that looked like he recovered leftovers right there. I don't know, but I'm going to lead off here. I'm going to go for rocks. So we get them up, which is cool. I guess he expected me to switch out into my Noivern right there. Now we're going to go Tapu Koko. Because we take those attacks, and I'll just click Thunderbolt right here. I could try to predict and go for HP Ice. Oh wait, Landorus dies upon entry. I'll just Volt Switch out, because I know he's going to sack Landorus, and if he did anything else, I could just Volt Switch out right there. So now Beedrill's going to come out. Gren's still a huge threat. I have to get my Noivern out of Shuriken range if we don't want to get swept by that. I mean, Mew can take it on too, but we don't have Aura Sphere, unfortunately. Out comes Beedrill. Do I want to keep this? Not really. I'm just gonna Volt Switch on the off chance he wants to U-turn instead of Poison Jabbing for whatever reason. How healthy is Landorus? Yeah, I have to Volt Switch out right here. I'm gonna go for U-turn. Yay. I had a little bit of lag right there because he Mega Evolved, and now we get to Volt Switch out for no reason. I don't think Koko switches back into Rocks again, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll Volt Switch out right here. Brings out his Magearna. That's fine. Because it gives me... It doesn't mean set up on us. I think we do. So we're gonna Rock Polish right here. Hopefully he doesn't go hard Grand. Oh, come on. Don't go hard Grand. Go like Tapu Koko or Kyurem. I think he has to go hard Grand though. If I have Aura Sphere right here though, you're done. He goes Kyurem Black. Yes, come on, give me this kill. Because Kyurem Black might live. It's a bulky mon. Everybody's going Grand on my Mew. When I could, once again, that thing's weak to Aura Sphere. Right, we're gonna Fire Blast right here. I don't think I could give him Ash. Do I have a way of not giving him Ash? I don't. So Fire Blast right here, get a bit of damage off. Now we're gonna go Medicham, Mega Evolve, and hopefully this gives me the Fake Out damage with this for no reason. I think Beedrill dies if it comes back out to Fake Out plus another Rock Switch in, so that would be great. Come on, just give me damage on your Grand right here for no reason. He could Dark Pulse. I definitely go down to a Specs Dark Pulse, so if he stays in, goes Magearna. Just T-Punch this for the knockout. And he'll go Gran again after this, unfortunately. And click that Dark Pulse. He's Ash Gran 2 now, so my Noivern is no longer a check to it. Go for a T-Punch, get a little crit right there. Now he has like tons of plays. He can go Beedrill, he can go Gran. He goes Koko too, that's fine. I'll just T-Punch on the off chance he wants to Volt Switch instead of T-Bolt. Wait, I can't do that because Gran's is win con. Alright, so we don't switch into Rocks with Koko, so I'll just sack it off right here. He went for Defog and it failed. Great. Actually, I kind of wanted him to Defog. You know what's my win condition? It's actually Jirachi Scarf Iron Head. Yeah, I just realized that. So we're going to go Jirachi right here. We're going to start clicking Iron Head. Unfortunately, I think we're in Shuriken range, but pretty much one Iron Head should put that Grand in range. Oh, never mind, he just broke through. Alright. Do we have a play right here? Hopefully it's locked in. We needed that flinch right there. Jirachi was a big win condition. Had we flinched right there, we probably just would have won. Because one Iron Head would have put this in range of Medicham. So we're just going to Earthquake. He's not locked in. And I guess I'll go Medicham right here. We'll go for the crit Fake Out first, and then we'll lose to Beedrill or Gran or Koko. Actually switches out. I don't know if Medicham gets agility or anything, but we were probably in Shuriken range anyway. I'm gonna see, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna see if Thunder Punch under terrain knocks out Kyurem because we already lost a match at this point. So do we knock him out? We do under terrain. That's sweet. And it appears he's just gonna go Beedrill right here. He can really win with whatever he wants. So I have to try to Fake Out win. So, Fake Out right here. Hopefully knock him out and bring this down to a 2-0. That would be cool. Switching out would kind of be a choke, but not really, because it actually does switch out. Why? I mean, I guess he could have just Thunder Punched and this one with Koko too. What if I had Bullet Punch, though? You didn't see my entire moveset. Like, if I Bullet Punched, then maybe... How weakened was Koko? I think it was healthy, but Beedrill would have died to Bullet Punch, I think, so I'm not sure what would have happened right there. But that's going to be a 3-0 victory in favor of him. So, yeah, that's going to be the live. We're going to end it off right there just because if I record another one, my voice is going to die right now. So, hope you guys did enjoy otherwise. Hopefully, the me being sick part didn't affect this live too much. But we'll be right back with tomorrow with another Wi-Fi battle and another live on Friday. So, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.